Howdy folks, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the art villa found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest, and I'm coming to you today with the secret story of Scott. I'm making a documentary on you today for your boy.
Oh, you're not on
This is a Manic Mark's talk show, and
okay.
This is Scott. He works freight.
Yes. You gotta know the first rule of freight is what?
Another person's is what?
The first rule of freight, I'm watching my fingers and toes, you have to watch your own.
I gotta watch my fingers and toes.
Yes, yes.
This is a documentary of Scott. This is Scott's co-workers.
What's going on here?
No, you're not that important. This is about Scott. This is Scott. There he is. He's doing stuff. He's doing stuff secretly. The way we do stuff together. Now, you might think that it takes a lot of education to do this kind of work, as if you need a Bachelor of Fine Arts, a master's degree, or a doctorate. But no, amazingly enough, anyone with the will to survive can do this work. That's right, you need the will to survive, survival skills. Frequently we have to go outside and we have to find snakes to eat to keep our strength up, and we drink muddy water out of the mud puddles that are in the middle of the street to stay hydrated. It's a survival skill, and we have that skill that we need to survive this job.
The J bar, because it looks like a J.
Is that why they call it a J bar?
That's why it's called a J bar.
And how do you know that?
It's just been years of freight handling terminology.
That's right. And then they give us orders. They give us orders, and we take the orders, and we don't ask questions. Why? Because this is a job for secret people that do secret things. We never refuse orders. We just do things until our time comes. And then whenever that time comes, we just go, ah! And it's... Because anyone, I think everyone, when the time comes, just goes, ah! Even if it's it's like an inner thing where you don't actually express it. You're just sitting there and you can see it coming right at your face, the thing that's going to end your time, and you just go, ah! Scott, our featured participant in today's video.
I know.
And we're making this for Scott's boy and the 12 other people that watch my videos. Yeah. That went pretty well, don't you think?
Yeah.
Kind of quietly inside your own head. And so as people that do this job that takes, certain abilities, there are risks involved. That's what I'm getting at. There are risks involved. What?
It was a little tougher today if you can look outside.
Yeah,
it's really snowing
snow.
today, so.
There's snow outside. Nobody likes snow.
And we were supposed to come in at 8:30 because of the snow.
8:30.
Well, the snow didn't come in until 9
See, you're
o'clock.
just going to go on and on and on about that all day long. You're going to complain about that. You'll never be done with it. And at any moment, you could just go, ah! Because the first rule in freight is, I'm watching my fingers, you watch yours, and your toes, and your back. And the other thing is you got to come up with jokes. It's very important. They don't tell you that in the manual. You go to secret school for this to learn how to do secret stuff.
He's filming all this.
Is he?
Yeah.
It's a documentary.
Yes,
It's a documentary for his boy. His boy doesn't know what he does during the day. So this is a day with Scott.
He's very curious. Instead, he can't come to work with me, so I'm going to bring my work to him.
And nowhere in the numerous textbooks that we have to read to do this work are there jokes. You have to find jokes, and you have to bring them in, and you have to tell them, because humor is the best medicine for those times when you're in the jungle and you have to be really still, and there's a bug crawling on your face and you're sweating, and here comes the people. They're coming down the trail, and the slightest movement from you, and they're going to see you, and the bug's on your face.
Odds and ends, and
There's just and there's equipment. There's our bander.
we use that. We're pretty much the banding experts.
Then you'd have to use these clips, but we ran out of them. We ran out of these clips here,
So we're waiting.
and so we can't do any more banding because we don't have any clips. And
They only
then
want
Scott
us to-
wraps
A
them.
nice job.
He puts on the blue, and then he wraps them. We put the
You can
cardboard
see this
on
one
it.
hasn't been banded
No
yet, because
bands
that's
on
the
that.
last thing
Because we
do.
ran out of those buckles.
Then here's the
There's
band.
a band
Yeah.
right there. And you have to think of a joke to keep your sanity. So that's why we have jokes, because it helps us keep our sanity when the bug is on our eyeball, crawling on our eyeball. You can't wink. You can't wink to get the bug off. You have to let the bug crawl on your eyeball.
No, but it's the wrong. Look, they've got this extended too far. They did this for something else.
If you remove that, I mean, it's a safety device.
Custom.
But if you remove
there's a clip
it,
down here. That probably presses in and then it goes back.
You probably just
Open that up and then let it go in there.
Yeah, then it's in plugged in, and I'm gonna wop my finger.
No, you don't want to do that because that is one of them blades of cut.
Yeah, I got it unplugged. Thanks.
There you go. Then you just pull that up.
Yeah, just pull it.
And push that thing back.
Just pull it right up.
Just
pull it up.
See, there you go. Now you're right up to where you want to be.
Now I got more.
Now it's like a bigger one sticking out there.
That's more better.
That's more better. And then they're going to be. I'm going to walk by and they're going to say stuff in Ukrainian. And it's not going to be about, and I need to know they're going to be making fun of me.
Well, they couldn't understand you.
Oh, yes, they can.
Speako to wonder.
Farts are universal. It's the universal language of
flatulence is always
human. It's humorous in every language.
That's right. This is Scott, and this was Scott's story. This is Scott's story. This is what Scott does. And Scott, he's the boss of all of us. I'm telling you right now, Scott's in charge. He's the boss of everybody. No one ever challenges Scott because he's the boss. He's the man. He is in charge of this secret facility, doing this secret work.
You gonna stay here and eat?
I'm just looking inside of Scott's
There's
box.
not much left.
In break time. Scott taking a break.
Not much left.
Why? Because he has the talent, he has the training, he has the knowledge. He's good with people, and he knows jokes. He knows jokes. He tells jokes, and everybody goes, ha ha, when they understand them, because frequently you don't really, his humor is just kind of like, and you're just like, what?
Scott's day at work. This is
I'm giving it to my boy. He wanted to know what I did at work, and it's hard to explain, so we thought a picture was worth 1,000 words. So we're making a picture. Well, this is our break.
What? I don't understand that. And sometimes it's just, no, it's not. I was going to say it's embarrassing, but it's not. It's me. It's me. I'm the one that embarrasses people because I don't care. People just go, it's Manic Mark and he's doing his thing. And I just had to come to you today with that. I got to cut all that out. I got to cut all that out because it's Scott's day. It's not all about me all the time. Pretty much it is, but not today. Not today. Even after 24 days of straight secret work.
So you got to go find it and walk around.
You say maybe 10% of the time they bring what they've said they're going to bring back.
10% they bring it back?
They bring it back.
10%?
90% they don't bring it back.
Yeah.
10% they bring it back.
That'd be a pretty...
That'd be liberal.
Yeah.
24 days! It's not 24 days. I had a few days off, but I'm throwing them in because I'm still tired. It's not about me after 18 days. Okay, cut out the days off. That's fine. I don't want to add in the days that are, because somebody's just saying that's not true, and they may leave a message. That's not true. It's only been 18 days.
Kind of word. I'm watching my fingers, so you got to watch your own fingers.
Right.
Which is, it's hard for people to really understand that, you know. You want to tell your story of how you squished Raymond's fingers the other day?
Well, I was watching my fingers. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know.
I never heard anybody scream like that, though.
I thought somebody stepped on a cat.
That was kind of like a horror movie scream.
That's the end of it. I hope you're no more afraid now than when you click the cookie thing. And why should you, Scott's boy? Because I know I know you too have a sense of humor, and you probably know jokes. You probably know jokes. And this is no joke. This is very serious work here we're doing. Dangers, there are dangers all over. You watch your fingers, and I'll watch mine. That's right. Thanks. Goodbye, everybody.
It's a retirement program.
Got it.
We just-
You gotta prepare for cancer.
He's incoming. He's incoming.
We got Bob on.
Wow, we got a close-up. Bob.